This is Priced Right, your guide to Craigslist car buying. Use Priced Right to learn how to optimize your Craigslist searches to find the best deals on cars and haggle for the best prices. In this video, I'll show you how to get started using Craigslist to shop for cars. Thinking about buying a car off of Craigslist can be scary, especially if you've never done it before. But in reality, you can come out on top as the buyer in most Craigslist car deals if you follow a few rules. To begin with, first realize that this is Craigslist. You probably wouldn't be here unless you didn't want to deal with dealerships in the first place. So you should eliminate the options right off the bat of buying cars from dealerships on Craigslist. You will rarely be able to get great deals on cars through used car lots, so you should eliminate the buy dealer only and all cars and trucks options from the start. Go with buy owner only. The second tip is to use the search bar to search for keywords to maximize your chances in finding a nice car. Search for words and phrases like one owner or excellent or condition or garage or title, Carfax, maintained, and clean. Searching for these words usually leads to good results. You can also mix and match the keywords to get different combinations of results. Now, the Craigslist search bar is a good tool because if you know exactly which vehicle you want and how much you're willing to pay, Craigslist offers the option of plugging in these criteria in right at the top of your search. You can do it right up here. Now, doing so will narrow the offerings accordingly, facilitating a focused search and a rational purchase with a minimum drama. Now, the third tip is to ask the seller questions about the car over his or her provided phone number and or email. In every Craigslist ad, you can view the seller's provided contact information by hitting the reply button. Most sellers include a phone number and they will specify whether they want you to call or text them. And every Craigslist ad offers a reply by email feature. Now, it's important to look over every Craigslist ad looking for details on the car, but most of them are lacking some details. So it's a good idea to ask the seller to spell out those other details if the ad is missing. And it can also be a good idea to ask for more photos of the vehicle. For instance, more photos of the interior. It looks like this VW Bug here has a decent amount, so you might be okay with those. But you also want to talk to the seller on the phone, if possible, to try and pick up on their character. Do they sound composed or sketchy, maybe either engaged or disinterested? It's easy to pick up on how motivated a seller is by the way that they speak to you on the phone. You can learn a lot about them by talking to them on the phone. The fourth and last tip is to only search for cars that have a clean title. You can save money buying a hail damaged or theft recovered vehicle, but a salvage or rebuilt title never looks good, and there can always be hidden problems when you buy a vehicle with a salvage or rebuilt title. Now, there is one exception to this rule. If it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy a car on Craigslist, it might be worth it. Otherwise, walk. You don't need the hassle. Try out these tips and comment on this video with a picture of the great car deal you found. We'd love to see it.